I'll often prescribe timed interval sets, as you can see in your program, and how they simply work is you need to map out an even course. In this case, the interval that I'm using is 500 meters, so either using a GPS watch like a Garmin or if you've got a smartphone, Map My Run, which is this little app here, which is free, you can download, and it's just a GPS unit which maps a meter for meter, and equally links into Google Earth. So when you finish your workout, you can save it, and you can send it to me, and it'll pick up your distance and your run. I think you might have terrain on there as well. But in any instance, map out 500 meters. You may already know a 500 meter course, which is good. I usually keep them even on the 500 meters or Ks. And in this particular case, you can see the first set is 4 times 500. So the very first 500 you will run, and more often than not, I tend to prefer an out and back course, so run out 250 and then run back 250. The reason for that is you can see 240 on the first one, so I'd like you to run the first one returning to the 500 meters to finishing line at 240. So check your out space. You want to see it be about 120 at the turnaround. Check your watch and then hold your pace evenly on the way back, trying to make it exactly on that 240. You'll get used to it as you go. You get back in 240 and you've started your watch, and then you will start on your next split, which is a 500 again, on 3 minutes. So your clock just continues to elapse, so there's no need to hit it. Now at the end of it, when you see 3 minutes, you can press lap on your either watch or smartphone you can use as well, and then away you go for your next split. So you do the first 4 all in 240, so returning on 240, but when your clock clicks over for the 3, then you start your next lap. So you're always getting 20 seconds rest in that first set. Okay, when you do that 4th rep in that first set, of which your clock, you'll see, obviously, if you're not even hitting a lap time, the absolute lap time will be obviously 12 minutes. You start your next 500 meters, and this time you're going to get back on 230. All right, so a little bit sharper, but again going on 3 and so on. So the next 4 will be on 215s, going on, so say you get 45 seconds rest, but obviously they're quicker. And the last one in this particular case is you're getting back on 208s. So you're pushing it out a little bit, just about 14.5 kph speed, but again all going on 3 minutes, so more rest but faster. And in this case I've asked the individual to give me an idea as to how many of these splits they actually make. So if you're struggling at the end there, if you make 14 out of 15, or you might make all 16, which is the next time I program you, usually I will take note of how many you've made and adjust accordingly. So that's a timed interval set, which I use quite often because it gives us a stack of advantage for pacing when you come to racing, and it trains your body and brain to hold an even pace. More importantly, that you don't die in the arse in the back end of a race. So that's a timed interval set.